Mike, pack a swimsuit. We're headed to the Baltic Sea.
Isn't the Baltic pretty far north? I think I might need a wetsuit, not just a swimsuit.
Maybe bring a pair of gloves.
That'll be enough, actually. That's fine. Yeah.
We actually may need more than that because today's topic is on the seafloor.
Okay, yes, back in June 2011, a self-described, quote, treasure hunter and salvage operator based out of Sweden, a company named Ocean X, were creating sonar images in the northern Baltic Sea when they discovered something mysterious.
I think you can say that in a more convincing way.
Something mysterious.
Nailed it.
So this group was out in the Baltic Sea searching for an old shipwreck when their sonar equipment turned up a pretty unusual image. They claim that it shows a 200-foot diameter circular object that features ramps, stairways, and other non-natural structures.
If you look at it, it kind of looks like a 2D rendering of the Death Star a little bit.
You know, you're not wrong about that. It also kind of is a little reminiscent of the old AT&T logo as well from around the 80s.
Yeah, it is. Go look at a picture of it. It's weird.
Maybe it was an AT&T viral marketing stunt that went terribly wrong and it sunk into the seafloor.
Hey, your service even works down here. No, it doesn't.
Uh-huh.
This image made the rounds about a year later in 2012, albeit mostly in tabloids. And the reaction to it was pretty critical. Now, we'll get to that later. But the same year, Ocean X returned to the site trying to get clearer images, but claimed, quote, mysterious electrical interference prevented them from doing so.
Mysterious. However, somehow, they claim they were able to recover some stone material from the site and given to an associate professor of geology at Stockholm University. They handed it over to them for study. Their analysis of the samples indicated that most are granites, gneisses, and sandstones, along with a single loose piece of volcanic rock.
Mike, you may not know this about me, but I'm actually not a geologist. But these are apparently a little unusual for their location in the Baltic Sea, but not unusual in the sense like this is some sort of alien rock. In fact, this region of the world over the eons has seen massive glacial activity. And so one theory is that these materials would have been transported there by ancient glaciers and then left behind.
That's pretty boring. I would like something a little bit more exciting. Could we get to some of those after the break?
Sounds good. This episode of Ungenius is brought to you by Fitbod. It's a new year, and this is typically the time a lot of people talk about changing up our fitness plans. I know that's one thing on my list this year. So I'm very pleased to let you know that Fitbod is an easy and affordable way to build a fitness plan that's just for you. It has this built-in algorithm that learns about you, your goals, and your training ability, and it creates custom dynamic programs based on your experience and any equipment you have. So you go in there and you tell it, I've got this and this and this, and it builds those workouts for you. It's all in an app that makes it incredibly easy to learn how to perform each exercise. Personal fitness isn't about competing with other people. You don't want to look to others and try to mimic what they're doing. What you need is something that will work for you and where you are. And that's when things really stick. That's when you're going to get the results you're looking for. Everyone's fitness path is different, which is why Fitbod uses data to make sure they customize things exactly to suit you. Fitbod's powerful technology understands your strength training ability, studies your past workouts, and adapts to your available gym equipment. And your training plan will maximize fitness gains by intelligently varying intensity and volume between sessions. Overworking some muscles while underworking others, that leads to negative results. That's why Fitbod tracks muscle fatigue and recovery to help design a well-balanced workout routine. The app is really simple to use. There's over 1,400 HD video tutorials, all shot from multiple angles, so you can learn things really easily. It also integrates with your Apple Watch, Wear OS smartwatch, and apps like Strava, Fitbit, and Apple Health. I've used Fitbod for a couple of years now, and I really do love its customization. So as I maybe buy something to add to my home gym, I can go in there and tell it, hey, I have this equipment. But if I'm traveling and maybe I'm at a hotel and they've got a gym with the equipment I don't have, I can adjust it again and it reconfigures my workout with all of my history and my ability in mind. It's really awesome. Personalized training of this quality can be expensive, but Fitbod is just $12.99 a month or $79.99 a year. But you can get 25% off your membership. Just go to fitbod.me/ungeniused. So go there now and get your customized fitness plan, and you'll get 25% off your membership. That URL one more time is fitbod.me/ungeniused. Our thanks to Fitbod for the support of the show and Relay FM.
All right, so what if it was aliens? Are we thinking about this, Stephen? Like, what if it was aliens that did this? Now that aliens are listening to this episode.
If aliens are listening to this episode, I mean, that raises a lot of questions beyond whatever is happening on the floor of the Baltic Sea, I feel like. It'd be interesting. And of course, tabloids did report the image alongside several illustrations and rumors that it was a crashed UFO or a portal to another world, or my favorite, some sort of underwater ancient Stonehenge.
All right, now we're talking, baby. Give it to me.
Here's the thing. It's just not any of those things.
How'd you know?
Because it's not a UFO.
Did you go down and look at it?
No, but once you see the image next to UFO, you can see how your mind links them. I mean, just the picture is kind of unsettling.
Yeah, well, because it's probably an alien.
Well, let me talk about some science.
Okay, go on.
Scientist Charles Paul of the Monterey Bay Aquarium Research Institute said in an interview on the topic that he believed the image was most likely just an unusual rocky outcrop on the seafloor, or perhaps sediment dropped from fishing boats. Then there's Goran Ekberg, a marine archaeologist, not a job that I knew existed, but sounds awesome, marine archaeologist at Stockholm's Maritime Museum, who said, and I quote, "A natural geological formation can't be ruled out. I agree the findings look weird since it's completely circular, but nature has produced stranger things than that."
This is disappointing, and I'm not very happy about this answer at all, to be honest.
I'm sorry to disappoint you.
Ocean X may have been sorry for how all of this turned out as well. Jonathan Hill at Arizona State University questioned the group's motives, saying, "Whether people make extraordinary claims, it's always a good idea to consider for a moment whether they are personally benefiting from the claim or if it is a truly objective observation."
We should probably not book tickets for the Ocean X tour of the area.
Wait, did they do that?
Apparently. Or they've tried at least.
Then I want to do it. I'm in, man.
Let's go!
All right, let's go, baby. Let's go find some aliens.
Our thanks to Brian for sending this in. If you want to read more about the Baltic Sea Anomaly, there's some links in your podcast player. You can also find them on our website at relay.fm/ungeniused/180. You can also send in your favorite Wikipedia topic. There's a link in the show notes to do that, or you can do it on our website. There's a short form you can fill out. Send us a link, and it'll go on the list for consideration. So, Mike, until next time we go deep sea diving, say goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, y'all.